Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? And welcome to What You Need to Hear Today. Oh my goodness, did any of you guys comment down below if you had some crazy kind of heat wave where you live this weekend? I live in Connecticut and today and yesterday was like living in a crazy little toaster oven. I went out to just sit out on my patio and like play with the cats and relax. After like 20 minutes, I could legit like feel my skin just like seriously starting to like cook, and it was insane. I thought unless you're immersed underwater at the beach or something or in a pool, it was really hard going for anybody that maybe had a lawn care business or a roofing business, because it was so hot. But I'm really excited. Things are going to start to cool down. So I'm really excited about today's reading because we have Get Curious, Let the Magic In, and What Are You Becoming? And you can choose one and have it be a pick a card, or you can listen to each one and have it be kind of your overarching energy and messages that you're meant to hear. But I love these cards, and I got to visit one of my favorite stores the other day, Jerry's Artarama, and they have these beautiful backdrops. It's almost like cloth paper, and they're really beautiful. They can get pretty pricey, but they are unbelievable. They have every kind of color and animal and texture, just absolutely gorgeous. So I thought it would work really well with the crystallary cards, which I love. So let's get to number one, which is Get Curious. To me, this is about like setting your intentions. What are you curious about in the world? Are you curious about languages, art, the life that you can create, friendships you can establish, growth mindset that you can integrate into every day? For me, this also has a lot to do with intentions, because I remember reading once one of Colette Baron Reid saying in one of her books that deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. And they definitely do. Just say we have the intention for, I remember one of my really clear intentions, like when my children were born, to be very healthy, so I could have long life, so I could be strong, I could have a lot of vitality, carry me through, those sleepless nights and all of that. And I consistently would go to the gym and exercise and do martial arts and do things, and because of that, it changed. I was very agile and strong and could keep up with 2 young kids, that sort of thing. When we want to learn something new, like are you clear about your intentions? Are you kind of in that foggy state of denial about your true motives or your ambitions? Why do we want something? That's what I like to get curious about. I want A, B, and C, but why do I want that? Do I want that so it can seem flash, or is it an ego-driven thing, or do I want that because it's really going to add some growth in my life, new understandings, something that's going to be like a really cool lesson to learn, something that's going to add expansion. I especially do this when it comes to things that are like material, like do I even really need this, and why would I want to spend so much more on this type of thing? Do I just like certain things I believe you do want to spend quality on, right? Like nice shoes that last, a coat, things of that nature. But also get curious into certain practices. Why are we practicing certain things? You know what I mean? I know people that I went to school or would, like in mommy circles and things like that, that they would literally just read articles and read things and learn words and phrases just to kind of like one up one another. And I thought that is a really kind of crap ambition, a true motive. Take a look at your true motive, because that's important too. And I feel like when we know that good intentions are set, then we can go forth and, regardless of what the road brings, we're going to persevere. If we really want to learn about this person, place, or thing, really get curious about that. And also, realize once we're comfortable in our own skin, we can detach from everything, replenish our soul, get balance, feel good, and get out of situations that just don't serve us, right? Surrender and acceptance, all of those things are really the keys to freedom. So are we being accepting of certain things, or do we feel like we have to have a say or control in them? Other people, all of that kind of thing. And I feel like too, when we just kind of like surrender to, definitely for me, it's time and divine timing. When things want to arrive, they'll arrive. And sometimes studying in the past, what a difference that's made in my life when I felt calm, and hey, que sera, sera. When it comes, and I'll feel good about that sort of thing, not pushing. And when do you feel, get curious about when you feel your most calm, when do you feel your most stable, when do you feel your most energetic. Get used to your cycle so you can then evaluate when you might want to do certain things and be able to operate at your highest possible output for those things. Like, are you better at studying sometimes? Like, I know my readings are really kind of good and fluid first thing in the morning, and then later at night, because I've done all that I need to do during the day, so I'm not distracted by anything. Fresh energy and then restful energy, as I'm doing tonight. So really get curious about how things are doing. Be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. You don't need to fret about anything. You're going to recognize what needs shifting. And some of our most powerful and restorative tools is just forgiving ourselves when we're not doing everything that our ego or our mind sets out for us, right? We can close those tabs out and relax, and then get curious about other new ways and endeavors that we can, apply ourselves to. Because I feel like spring and summer, it's about having fun and being with family, feeling well rested, getting out in nature as much as possible, and stopping like all the crazy obligations that we think we have that we really don't, right? And just having an honest evaluation with that. Like, I can let that go. Why would I even keep that on my roster? That's just silly. And then boom, it vanishes, and now you have nice, healthy space to coordinate good and new things in for yourself. So I love that, group one. Beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need a read, my information is right on the thumbnail. Thank you guys for all your gorgeous and fun comments. I love reading them. They just really boost my day and make me feel so great, because I get it. I feel like the human condition, sometimes we just aggravate ourselves for no reason. And why are we going to do that? I feel like now is a time of kindness and grace, and just really being accepting of ourselves and others. And that way we can operate in our own orbit really cheerfully, and not also expend that energy on wondering what other people think, because that's really not what's important. If we're living our lives the way that we want, and we can be as industrious as we want on some days, as restful as we want, and it's really nobody's business, because we wouldn't want them to judge us. So why would we judge them? How they spend time, money, their resources, their business. Same for ourselves, which I love. So I love this. Let the magic in. I'm actually going to pull, I have my tarot cards right here, and I just want to pull a couple of cards on this one, because I thought, ooh, look at this. We got Knight and we got the King of Swords. Ooh, so good, rich ideas. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorite decks, and I had it packed away, and I just rediscovered it. This is Fantastical Creatures Tarot. Really beautiful animals and creatures and angels and all of this stuff. So let's look at King of Swords and Knight of Swords when it comes to this. I love this, because this is saying these great orbs of light and ideas and fantastical paths that are laid out before us. Are we seeing all the opportunities? Are we in present moment awareness, where if somebody says something, it sparks something in our head? We get that journal, we get that notepad, that recorder out, and we're like, listen, this is potential gold. When it comes to anything, writing a book, it's just having our eyes, ears, and heart open to all these fantastical ideas, because swords are about thoughts. So this is also reestablishing a connection with our creative, kind of dreamy self too. Like, what would we like to create? Like, I love the fact that this is like a albino peacock that turns into a regular peacock. Some of those things, like, even though an idea may seem far-fetched, if we revisit it, I like to ask myself, why do I think I had this thought or this idea, and why do I feel compelled to do something? And okay, if I'm making it way too elaborate or complex, to simplify it, and then I can write it down. It can be anything. For me, this is about learning too. I feel like there's a lot of things that we can learn that are just really simple, but they will free up our mind. They will get us in flow state. They'll make us feel good about our life. It creates a restful thing. We have the power to see things from a higher perspective at all times. I feel like this deck has a lot of winged animals due to that. A new perspective is a higher perspective. Like, is that high vibrational? Does that make me laugh? Do I have a good time? Am I having courage? Am I grateful about this? So this is kind of like that slow and steady. Everything is going to work out if we can apply the brakes and become more aware of what is happening in this moment, right? A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of everything, our surroundings, all of this can restore us to consciously co-create your world. All fruits really ripen in their own time. We're going to get what we need, but also we don't need to race anybody or anything or feel like this to me also is like a no compete clause. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to compete with somebody else's idea or interpretation or creative endeavor. I like to see certain tutorials on things and color schemes together with certain jewelry and stuff like that. But we all have our own individual kind of path that we can do, and let that magic in. Look at that artwork, listen to that speaker, watch that TED talk, go for a walk, be peaceful, and it's all going to reverberate, and you're going to let that magic in. You're going to get those fantastic ideas. Things are going to make sense that might have seemed a little jumble before. And, then you'll feel like you have this new, beautiful perspective on things. I just love that. The artwork is so beautiful. Fuel for the soul, that's really the Let the Magic In card, which I love. So that is what you need to hear today, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video. And if you need a private read, all my information is right on the thumbnail. So you guys, I'm really excited. I feel like I have been doing this more and more simply by evaluating the day prior, the week prior, and saying, what really got me excited about things? Where did I have my most creative kind of arcs? Where did I feel really communicative and light and happy and healthy? And looking into that. So what are you becoming? Love this so much, because I feel like every single day we have the chance to evolve. We have the chance to be the best possible person that we can. We have ideas that come in. We have friends that we speak to that can motivate and help us, readers, speakers as well. So I love this. So Ace of Swords and 10 of Cups. Absolutely. What are the ideas and thoughts you're having that make you feel emotionally fulfilled, make you feel rich, deep conversations, dipping your toe in that kind of like new waters of exploration, because that is what we are becoming. We are exploring. Do we see ourselves in this scenario here, in this place, in this country, in this state, in this office building, in this art gallery, wherever it is? Like, what are you becoming? If you could have any sort of vocation, what jumps in your mind at first? And are you actually on that path towards that? A lot of times the natural gifts and talents that we have and the ideas we have, we think are hobbies. Like, I know so many painters and people that draw and write and make jewelry and other things that they do as favors, and they think because they're naturally gifted and talented at it that it is just, oh, well, this is a hobby because I have so much fun doing it. No, if you have fun doing it and you love it, it should be a vocation. So are you giving that some thought? Are you actually on that trajectory of living that kind of vocation? Because how we make our money is very important. It lots of times will mean, are we more generous with other people and ourselves? Because when we love how we make our money, we see it as energy and a commodity and resource to share and expand. And also, do you feel like there is limitless wealth, limitless potential, and limitless ideas out there? You are going to start to feel that more and more, and you're going to start to move towards all of the things that bring you joy, peacefulness, expansion, growth, awareness, because our soul knows best, and you are going to be still and observe what is going on. No more trying to control all these outcomes of something because we don't trust in the highest good. This is us saying, okay, things are going to work out, and I'm going to be comfortable and wait and know that I have the power to navigate my own life. I want to stop and I want to savor the wonder that's out there, because then we become more curious. Then we become more emotionally fulfilled, because we're recognizing what is happening in mind, body, spirit. Am I looking after my organs and drinking lots of water and exercising and eating things that are good for me? Because when we're in good health, then pretty much it's like the sky's the limit. We can go out and participate in fun things. People are like, you want to go for a bike ride? You want to go do this? We can walk without getting fatigued. We can participate with young children and do things and not get tired. But also, we will be cognizant of the fact that something is a fabulous idea, and we will catch that cosmic frisbee. We'll be writing it down, we'll be journaling, and we will take action and have focus and follow through with it, whether it brings you awesome revenue streams, whether it brings you new friendships, whether it brings you a great new kind of like chat circle and on social media, whatever it is. It's like, what do you picture yourself doing that you would just love, you'd be proud of yourself doing it. You would feel great about it. It would enrich your life. That's what you're going to be focusing on, and it is going to bring you so much joy, because you're like, you know what, this is a unique and cool idea, and I'm going to go with it. I feel like the universe is constantly handing out these little, invitations for excellence and individualization and accolades, and some people just, whether they think they're worthy or not, that's a big dependent, whether or not they take the time to actually have the focus, follow through, and do something about it, right? Stop shelving all these great ideas, because they're going to come in and they're going to be very fulfilling, and for a lot of people very lucrative and emotionally rewarding, which I really, really love. So ask yourself that in the morning, what do I want to become today? What do I want to become more of? That's what I ask myself, and mine is usually, humble, grateful, truthful, kind, definitely gratitude fueled, because I feel like when I have gratitude, everything seems like a gift. It really does. And just remember, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. So all of these sparks that come in, you have every reason to move forward with optimism and action with this. It's a perfect time to give birth to an idea. Starting new relationship, jobs, any endeavors are really going to be favored right now and enriched, and you're going to, just be the fabulous you that you are. There's so many gorgeous creatives out there that I have conversations with, and I'm like, how can you doubt these awesome talents that you have? I feel anybody with an open heart mind can learn anything. Honest to goodness. And I feel like you're going to be in that mindset, like, I am going to do this, and I'm excited about it, and it's going to be super fulfilling for you. I love this artwork too. Like, look at this. Oh, just beautiful. It's like forging Excalibur with a couple of Capricorns looking on, and we got this guy up there like, cha la 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 la. Look at that. Oh, just beautiful. Ooh, gorgeous deck. So that is, you guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys, and all my information is right on the front of the thumbnail. Just again, ask yourself, what am I becoming? Every morning, what am I becoming? And it'll also give you like a little alert, like maybe you're getting a little more impatient or hostile or something, and you will recognize, is it the environment, is it the people? And it will help you. It helps in the process of evolving, which is really, really beautiful. So again, you guys, thank you so much for all your love and support. You're the absolute best. Have a great day.